Welcome back to the Boondocks Homestead. Hey, tonight I'm going to show you guys a really good recipe. Normally you would probably fix this on a 20 degree, 30 degree night, and it's been 70 something here today. But I was asked the other day if I ever made soup bowls. And so I have, just not for soup. I've always made them for dips, because we eat a lot of dips. So I actually made some for soup, and I did that yesterday. It took all day. I started at 6 in the morning, and I didn't get done until I think I went to bed at 10 o'clock last night. And I made 5 of them, and they don't have any conventional or commercial yeast in them. They're only wild yeast, so sourdough ones, okay? So they got that really good sour taste, and they're just gonna be good. But anyways, I'm gonna make a good broccoli and cheddar soup. So stick around, don't go nowhere. You're gonna like this. All right, guys, we're just going to get right into this. I've got you over here at the stove. I've got all my stuff laid out here and pre-measured, so I'm just going to show you what I put in it. I start out with a stick of butter. Now, I've doubled this recipe, okay? So I will just put a single recipe underneath this video in the description, and if you want to double it, you go ahead and double it, okay? I'm doubling it because I'm going to feed probably about 5 people with this. So this is probably for about 2.5 people maybe. So I'm going to turn my fire on, and I've got a stick of butter in here, and we're going to get this melted. Okay, so we got this melted, and I've just got a cast iron Dutch oven thing here going on. You can use whatever kind of pan you want. I've got about a cup of onions, diced up onions. I'm going to put that, you see little orange specks in there. I had some carrot in there with that too. And we're going to brown these onions until they're kind of transparent, translucent. And you can kind of see through them. So we're going to cook them until that'll just take a couple of minutes here. All right, now we're going to add about half of a cup of flour. And you guys, it's kind of like making a roux. If you've made a roux before, gravy, roux, similar. It's similar to all that. Put that in there like that until that gets kind of thick. And we'll let that flour cook a little bit. I make a really good roux on our deer tenderloin. I'll have to make one of those for you. That's really good. I think I've got about half a cup in there. I didn't measure it, you guys. You know me, I just don't measure a whole lot of stuff. I just kind of go by looks. Okay. Now, let this cook for just a minute. You don't want it to stick to your pan either. This spoon, my granddaughter bought this spoon for me, and I just really like it. It's not a spoon, it's a wooden, I don't know what it is, but I like it. Okay, now I'm going to put this broth in here. Let it cook just a little bit longer. Okay, let's go ahead and pour this in here. Now, it's going to take about probably 4 cups of broth. Okay, I just splashed that everywhere. I'm going to switch over to a whisk. We'll get this one I bought at the antique store. I really like it. Now, I'm going to put in our seasonings. Now, I've got it pre-measured, okay? So it's salt. I got sea salt, dry mustard, white pepper, paprika, and garlic powder. And like I said, all this will be, and that's all of it together. And I'll put it underneath the video. Stir this up real good. My little thing just fell. I don't know what happened. That's okay. Still works. Okay. Now we're going to pour in 4 cups of half and half. Now, you guys, if you don't have half and half, if you got a heavy whipping cream, you can use a little bit of milk. Say you got 2% milk, put a little heavy whipping cream in with it, or you can put, if you got vitamin D milk, and put it in, you know, just use what you have. Use what you have, okay? Now, I just bought this for this recipe. If I didn't have it, I would use something else. You can always use something else. I'm letting this get a little bit thicker before I pour this in here. And this is half and half. This, let's see if I can cover the brand name here. Okay. I don't know why it matters, but maybe it don't. But that's what I get. I just get it out at Walmart or wherever I can get it. I've been processing deer, you guys, all day long. And I've been on the school bus. And I got a fried chicken when I get done with this. And it's already 5 o'clock. Because Tim is not a big soup eater. He likes stew and really thick, hearty stuff, but he's not big on like soup, and especially probably broccoli soup. So he may try it, but it probably won't be his thing, I'm guessing. And let's see, what do we got left here? All right, we're going to go ahead. I was hoping that would kind of, yep, it's boiling. See how it's kind of boiling? Hope you guys can see this okay. And we're going to, pour this in there. I'm making a big pan of it. I love soup, you guys. I really like soup. I'm making a mess over here. I don't think you guys can see the mess I'm making. That's good. Okay, so now we're going to add the... Now here's what I did. Let me tell you what I did, guys. I took my broccoli and my carrots and I diced my carrots up tiny, tiny. And I steamed all this early today, and then I put it in the refrigerator. And I went ahead and steamed all that so it would be done when I put it in my soup. Okay, I cheated a little bit. I don't think it's cheating. I think it's smart, actually, to do that. That way your liquid don't cook down while your vegetables is trying to get done. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now I do want this to boil a little bit before we put these in here. And then I'm going to show you what I do. I really like this whisk. Look at all them onions in there. I like onions too. They don't like me, guys, but I like them. Okay, let that sit there for a minute. Okay, it's starting to boil, so I'm going to go ahead and put the vegetables in there. And then I'll put how many I chopped up underneath the description so you'll know. And like I said, I doubled this recipe. You all don't have to double it. See, my vegetables are already done. They're already cooked, so I don't have to worry about that. Let me get that out of there. Now we're going to turn the heat down and we're going to let this simmer about 15 minutes. And when it gets done simmering, I'm going to bring you back and show you what I do after that. And then we're just about done. Just about done with it, but don't go nowhere because the next step, you'll need to see that. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, I think we're about where we need to be. I'll go ahead and turn my timer off. Now, your next step is to take, if you don't have this, listen, just dip the, if you don't have this, you could put it in like a Ninja or food processor or something, but I wouldn't, you don't want to get it, and you may not even want to do it, you guys. You may not even want to do this. But I see all these great big chunks. I'm just going to take my immersion blender, burp it there, and then I'm just going to, now be careful because this is hot, okay? But I'm just going to kind of get these big pieces and kind of blend them up a little bit. Look at that great big one. So I don't want them great big pieces. I like it a little bit, you know, chunky, but I don't like it with great big ones. And then it kind of disperses that broccoli all over. See that? Now, I think I got most of the great big ones. And I have a different one that I use for my soap. These are so handy. You should invest in one of these. This is a good kitchen gadget. It works. I use these when making my apple butter too, guys. And I just take that off and I wash it. Just a little blender, see? Okay, now the next step is we're going to take this off of the fire. Let me scoot you back some. Sorry, hate doing that to you, but I got to get this off the fire. Okay, so we're going to add 4 cups of shredded cheddar. I got sharp cheddar, okay? Cheese to this. But it's better to buy like the block and do it yourself, okay? Because the other stuff, I'm going to put a little bit of that in there too, but it doesn't melt as good, okay? So we're just going to put a little bit and then we're going to stir it till it melts. Let me get my, I put my spoon that Lily got me. We'll just use this. I put it in the dishwater already. And we'll let that melt a little, and then we'll put a little more. But it's kind of, yeah. So this stuff here, let me see if I can cover up the thing again. This stuff, so you don't, well, y'all know where I shop anyway, it don't matter. This doesn't melt as good, the already shredded stuff, okay? Kind of like butter and margarine, you know? Okay, I think it's kind of the same situation. I'm not sure. I shouldn't say that probably, but you know, who knows? So anyways, we're going to use a little bit of it, but I want to get this good stuff in here to melt before we put that other stuff in there. Okay? And I want to get every bit of that out of there. That stuff's not cheap. And we like cheesy stuff. Well, I don't think Tim's going to eat it. He may try it. He may try it. I don't know. Now see how thick and creamy that's getting? That's going to be good. Gonna be good. Okay, now I'll put a little bit of this. Let's see what this does. I have a feeling it's not gonna melt, you guys. Look, it's just sitting on top. It's like, we ain't melting. Look at that. That's scary. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think it did, guys. It melted. Didn't melt as fast as that other. Okay, we'll put a little more because I like really cheesy. I like when I eat broccoli. Well, I can eat raw broccoli, but when I eat it with cheese sauce, it's like, I know that ain't good for you, but, well, it ain't bad for you, but it ain't the best either. Eat a lot of it, I reckon. Okay. I'm just rambling, sorry. Now, that's done. That is a done deal right there. Look at that. Now, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to cut this bread bowl, okay? Now let me move things around. Just stay with me here a minute. Stay with me here a minute. I'm going to move you over here. Got the soup done, right? Put you over here. My kitchen is, I need to clean my kitchen so bad, you guys. I'm going to, before I go to bed, that's my mission. Got some cheese over here. Okay, I'm going to use this little one. I made 5 of them. My recipe, I was able to make 5 small ones into little bowls. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make sure my mic's still on. Yep, it is. Sometimes it has a habit of going out, and then I miss the whole video and mess it up, and it makes me frustrated because I worked so hard to do it. Okay. Let me see. Let's just use this big old knife. It's probably too big. We're going to use it. So we're just going to, you probably want to cut away from you, but I'm going to just do it this way because I'm just used to doing this. If I cut myself, I won't film it anyway, so don't worry about it. Okay, so looky there. Look at the crumb in there. Now listen, these do not have, I think I already told you, they do not have any commercial yeast. So we got all that big open crumb, and oh, it smells, it's very soury. Okay, now we're going to take our bowl and we're going to take out a lot of this bread. Okay, I'll let everybody else do their own, so I'm not digging in their bread bowl, right? But if you go out to eat and you get one of these, they've done it. They are digging in it. You can betcha. They've already dug in it and poured your soup in it. You know it. And this bread, you don't throw this bread away because you're going to eat this bread in your soup. Okay, I'm just about got it out of there. You see all that? We're going to put our soup in there. And we're just going to set this to the side. Let me get something to put this in. All right, we'll just set it on this. And we'll just put our bread around it. How's that? That's going to be good. There's my lid. Okay, now we're going to put some soup in here. All right, here we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so we're going to put this in our bowl. Oh my goodness. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. There it is. Okay, I made a mess. It's okay, because I'm going to eat this. And see that? Now look, let me get a, hold on a minute. I think you can see me. All right, see here? Yeah, Tim, he wants fried chicken. He'd rather have fried chicken than broccoli soup. That's okay. I'll make it for him. Let's taste it. It's gonna be good. You guys, now listen. I just got the sour taste of the sourdough. You can put any kind of soup you want in here, okay? And you just eat the whole bowl. You just eat the bowl. Just eat the soup and eat the bowl. It doesn't get any better than that, right? So you put any kind of soup you want in here. If you want to put beef stew, that's what I should have made because Tim would have ate it then. You can put anything in here. I just thought broccoli and cheddar sounded good. In a bread bowl. So, to those of you who wanted to know if I made bread bowls, I do. And you can too. Anyway, there you have it. Wonderful. You know what else you could do? You could put sprinkle some bacon on top. I don't mean to talk with my mouth full, I'm sorry. You could sprinkle some bacon on top. I should put a little more cheese on top, and dress it up and make it really pretty. You could do that. You could. It's good. I bet nobody else has ate. I need to stop. But it's really good. So I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go ahead and set this off to the side, and I'm going to fix Tim his fried chicken and something else with it, probably. And here's my other bread bowls. I'll let everybody else cut up their own. I won't dig in their bread balls. Oh, here's the other ones. Made 4 of them. They're good. They're really good. Last night when I made them, I stayed up until late and I made them, and they were crunchy and hollow. You could tap on them and they were hollow and crunchy on the outside. Now this morning, I guess from having them in these plastic bags, they're soft now. You can pick it. Look, I'm holding my bread bowl with my soup, full of hot soup. But they're soft. See? They're soft now, but they're good. They're really good. Super good. Super good. So if you want to make something good this winter, this would be good for like, it's cold outside and so try it. All right, listen, I'm going to get off here. I still got a lot to do before I get in bed. But anyways, I'll try to fix one of those deer tenderloins and put on here if anyone wants to see that. A lot of people want to know what to do with their deer. They got so much deer. I have so many things I do with deer. Maybe I'll put some of those on here too. But anyways, I'm going to get off here. And y'all have a blessed night, a good week, and, be thankful. Be thankful for everything we have, the breath in our lungs, just everything. Just be thankful. And Lord willing, I will catch you all on the next video. Bye. So do you like it?
Good. It's good.
So I'll fix your fried chicken tomorrow, okay?
Fried chicken would have been better.
Hey! But it's good, isn't it?
It's good.
And you really like the bread, didn't you? You're just
Bread's best.
You're not much a soup person. I
Yeah,
done told everybody.
All
right.
There you go.
Okay.